Hello YouTubers, what is up? It is freezing cold here and I am all wrapped up in my quilt here doing these video tutorials for you. Okay, I had recorded this video earlier but something went wrong. It was not recorded in 720p HD, so here I am doing this video tutorial again for you. Okay, so in this video tutorial what we are going to do is we are going to build a custom styled contact form for this website that we are building from the scratch. Okay, here is what we have done so far. We have coded our header section and it is looking pretty good. We have coded our banner section, then we have gone down to code over this little text area section, then we have coded this boxes section, three boxes section in a three column layout fashion. Next thing that we are going to be building in this website is the contact form. It is a very modern looking contact form with a custom background, and then you have got these very nice looking rounded input text fields where anyone who visits your website can enter his name, email, and then message for you and then send it to you. Okay, so right now in this particular series we are not going to look into the functionality aspect of this contact form, which would include anyone who fills in your form to send it, press a button here and send it to your email ID. Okay, so that thing we will be covering up in upcoming tutorial series. So for now we are just looking into the design aspect of this mockup. We want to build this mockup and render it in our HTML code so that it can run on browser. Okay, so first thing that we are going to do is let's turn off these fields right now so that we can get the background image for this contact us form. Okay, so what I am going to do in my PSD mockup is press my alt key and then press right mouse key, which will take me to the layer where this name field is present. Okay, so this name field basically has got this shape, name shape, and then this label, which is being put inside of this name field folder here. When I click it and then click the I button here, it will just toggle off. It will just toggle this off, so it gets hidden from you. Okay, similarly I'll do to this field, and here in your layers panel you will see email field. I'll toggle this off. Okay, similarly this message field, and you will have to toggle this off as well, like this. And this text contact us, I need to toggle this off as well. So now I can get this graphic. So I'll select my marquee tool and then select this area. You need to make sure that you select this graphic with the shadows that it has got, so that we have the correct design needed for this form background. Okay, so I will select it to be 960 pixel, so it will be 960 by 339 pixel. Okay, so next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go to image and press crop, and next thing is I need to save this graphic to my images folder in my root directory. So I press Ctrl Alt Shift and S and then press save and go to my desktop where I have my root directory for this project, and it is called alchemy. And inside of my images here I'll name this to be banner banner bg banner bg, let's say banner bg.jpg. Okay, now press Control Alt Z on your keyboard, and that will bring you back to your PSD, and then you can just turn on those fields, those layers that I had turned off just to get this background. So contact us, name field, email field, message field in your layers panel. Okay, so you have it back there. So let's now jump right into our Dreamweaver and I'll start coding this form section. So let's call this form div with an ID of contact us. I'll land it right there and then put a remark to myself, end of contact us, and this div right here. Move down a couple of lines and then inside of this I want, inside of this contact us form, I want this title saying contact us. Okay, so to do that I can just put in h2 tag and that right there and write contact us there. Then next thing I need to do is I need to create a form field. So let's create the input field. Let's create the form field. Okay, so I call it form and my form right there. Go down a couple of lines and inside of this, first thing that we need to do is give some attributes to this form field. The attributes will be form action, form takes action attribute, and action will be index.html. So what this actually means is that when this form is submitted, where will this form go? This means that when I submit this form, it will go to this index.html and there you will have some PHP scripts that will be passed for its functionality. So form action is index.html. Next thing is method. Method basically refers to how it is to be posted, how this form is posted. So there are two methods basically that we normally use. One is get method and one is post method. We'll use post for this. Okay, so going down inside of this form field, I need to create label field, label tag. Label tag will hold the this labels for our form, like this name, this email, then this message. These are labels. Okay, so inside of our Dreamweaver I write name label here, name, and then just after that I need to create an input field. Input field will be of type text, not tel. Tel refers to telephone. It will be text, and then I can give it maybe, let's not give it ID since we are going to have many input fields in this, two input fields basically in this form. So I'll be calling it using this input tag only. So input type is text and let's give it size. Maybe size will be 50 and that's it we need to give. And next thing we are going to do is put our label and next label is for email. Email will also be input. I'll need to create input tag here. Type will be email and size will be again 50 Make sure that we don't put pixels here, as this is how we put it in the tags. The sizes are put like this. It is some sort of percentage format that they use. It's not the usual pixels that you use in your CSS. The next thing we'll do is put a label for message, and that label right there. And then this is going to be a text area. Text area are generally used for something that you want to have much greater text in. So this will have a row attribute. Rows will be, let's create 5 rows, and columns will be, let's say we want to do 60 column here for this, and then and our text area there. Next thing we can put is, I think we can put a button which will be of type submit. Button type submit, and we can, let's close it right there, and then press type submit there. This submit will be something that will appear on your button. It will be written on your button. So let's have a look in our browser how that looks. Refreshing. So these are the fields that I have just put in. It has got no styling. So next thing I need to do is style these up. So I'll be creating a next tutorial for styling this contact form up. So right now I have just this contact form bare bones in there. So see you in next tutorial.